On Friday, April 26, students and staff gathered on the plaza for the annual chalk drawing contest, a club fair during all 3 lunches, and a steel drum band performance. For the chalk drawing contest, students formed teams of 4 and submitted their own original drawings that they would recreate with chalk on the plaza. While students were given the freedom to submit art of any kind, most artists centered their drawings around the earth, depicting all sorts of greenscapes, sea creatures, and rocky landscapes.
We really wanted to go with multiple elements, so the hair is kind of like river, water, the sun is very much solar, astrological, and we wanted to represent multiple elements of nature.
So this year is the year of the dragon, so we picked
the lunar calendar.
Yeah, on the lunar calendar. So we picked a dragon to incorporate into our drawing, so it has some meaning.
But some students also chose other matters of culture and social justice to form their drawings around.
We were inspired by a traditional dance style of the Ojibwe tribe called jingle dress dancing, and it sort of brings nature, it's positivity, healing, whatever, and I thought that went well with the theme of Earth Day and nature and things like that.
So our drawing, it's kind of like we're turning a, it's an eye, obviously, and it's kind of like how we're turning a blind eye to all the problems going on in the world. So it's supposed to represent a ton of different things. It's supposed to represent global warming, war, corruption, and just everything that's kind of wrong with the world, and trying to draw awareness to that.
Cool.
Specifically, this is an olive tree. This is supposed to be Palestine, the war in Palestine. It's not done yet, but there's supposed to be this is the American propaganda side, and then this is a torn down building from all the explosions in Palestine.
Amidst all of the art, both beginner and intermediate steel drum bands performed a plethora of songs for students and staff as they passed through, a tradition that has survived from Earth Jams of the past.
This is definitely something I always look forward to, just because I love being able to perform and seeing my friends walk by and people in my class walk by, my teachers walk by, and they get to see what we do. So I think that's always something that's really cool. I love doing stuff in school because not a lot of people can make it to the after school concerts. So these are very special to me.
It's definitely a highlight of the year just because of how accessible it is to everyone at Walnut. Pretty much anyone who wants to come and walk through Earth Jam can see the chalk drawings, they can hear us perform, and I think it's a really good chance to help more people hear our music, get it out there. Yeah.
Finally, students and environmental clubs hosted a club fair during all 3 lunches for students to play Earth Day themed games and learn a little bit more about what they can do to help the planet.
Okay, so there's a lot of different ways. First off, recommend joining this club, but also just at your house, try to avoid using excess water, try to save water. Use a lot of reusable stuff. Try not to use a lot of plastic, like straws or chips, all those plastic bags. Instead, try to buy in bulk maybe, and just try to avoid using stuff that is single use. Try to thrift clothes or reuse them. Don't always fast fashion. Try to avoid that.
This special day continues to be a tradition that WHHS students look forward to and will hopefully last many years into the future.